Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video, which is going to be a little bit of what I've been up to. A reading recap, that I have been doing very, very good in reading. And a little bit of a library book haul. And just as like a preference, or a preface, as you say, I'm going to be filming multiple videos in this spot. So you'll see me in the same outfit, same spot. All that for this video and probably 2 more videos. So, what have I been up to and why have I been filming? Simple. It is all right here. I have been doing so much prep for November, which is NaNoWriMo. You don't know, that's National Novel Writing Month. And it is a challenge, excuse me, it is a challenge for authors or just writers in general, to write a book. To write, 50,000 words, which is the entry point for a novel. And I have my idea right here. I would be working on this notebook. And I scrapped some things, changed some things around last minute. So I've been having to rework my outline. And I've had to redo everything. So I am currently excuse me. I am currently down here, which is going to be pretty much the start of Act 2. My goal for this book is to not particularly finish it in NaNoWriMo. Like, I'm not competing in NaNoWriMo. But, it is a goal for me to get a good part of it done. Because I would like to try and go through the traditionally published route for this book, meaning that when I'm finished with it, I've edited it, I've done rewrites, I've done all the revisions that I can, everything like that, I start sending out to agents, to literary agents, or there is like publication houses that do allow unagent authors to submit. So that's my goal, and it is something completely different. Excuse me. It is something completely different from what I have done before, which is a cozy mystery. I decided to turn my love for cozy mysteries and try my hand into them, so that is my goal. So, you may be wondering, besides just all that writing, which let me tell you, it has felt amazing to get up every day, get what I need done around the house, and then just sit down and plan out my book and develop it more. It's been amazing, because this is what I want to do full time. You know, I want to be a traditionally published author, not self-published, just because you reach a wider range of people, you know what I mean? Plus your books then get put into libraries, and you can find me in bookstores, all kinds like that. But spending, hours dreaming of books and writing it's made me feel so fulfilled. Because like this, it's just more. It's more confirmation this is what I want to do in life, you know what I mean? So, I have been having a blast with that. But other than that, what have I been doing? Well, every great author and writer out there says, if you want to write, you need to read. Well, since my last video, I have finished 6 books. 6 books. So I did 2. No particular order. The first 3 are the middle grade and the rest I'll show you in a second. This one is Dead Time Stories Grave Secrets. It's like a Goosebump book, but not as good. I ended up doing it 2 out of 5 stars. And if you want to know what it is about a group of friends who end up finding a haunted doll buried in their backyard. Next, I saw a new series, which is the Villains series. I read book 1, which is Fairest of Them All. It was cool. It's underneath. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. You have the Evil Queen from Snow White. And then you have the evil, the hag form. So this is kind of a prequel to Snow White of leading up to the events. It gives you more backstory to how the queen became the evil queen. I really loved it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I also read book 2 in the series, which is The Beast Within. Didn't like that one. This is just the backstory of how the beast was cursed, and then him finding love with Belle. So like that, and then there's this group of sister witches who meddle and interfere and turn these and try to meddle in their life. Like they basically influence the queen to become the queen. They try to stop Beast from reversing the curse, etc., etc. Sorry about that. It was getting a little too hot with the lights on. I had to jack it off. The next 3 books are cozy mysteries. The first one I read was Better Off Red. This is book 1 of the Bookmobile Mysteries. Absolutely love this book. It follows Cleo, who is a librarian, and is currently in a bookmobile because the library got damaged. And an eccentric old man in town gets murdered. The main suspect is her best friend. So obviously, the amateur sleuth hat comes on. And it was a really fun book. I highly recommend this series, which you'll see more in a second. I'll show you the rest of them. And I believe I gave this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Next, I read Forget Me Not, a quilting mystery by Mary Marks. This one, by the way, by Nora Page. And this one is by Mary Marks. This one is book 1 of the quilting mystery series, the name. I believe so. But I really enjoy this one as well. This one does delve into harder topics. There's a storyline here of the R word. Not the slur against challenge people, but the other one that involves the action. And there's also a storyline of the I word. I'm saying just the I word for YouTube purposes. Which is between family, the I word. Which really came off good because usually cozy mysteries are very tame with that aspect. But I still enjoyed it. I think I gave this one a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I do plan on continuing on with this series. Next, I read Going Organic Can Kill You by Stacey McLaughlin. This is book 1 of a Blossom Valley mystery. I did not like this book. I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. The author threw all the characters out in chapter 1. Basically, you knew every single suspect by the end of chapter 1. And then it's just like, they're dwindling down until you know who is the killer in the end, which the killer in the end made no sense because the author did not build up that person as the killer. I will not be continuing on with this cozy mystery series. Now, currently reading, I am going to be starting Poor Unfortunate Soul, which is book 3 of the villain series. And you see, there's beautiful Ursula underneath there. I am really excited about this one because I love Ursula. I love everything Little Mermaid, so I'm thinking this one will be one of my favorites in the series. And then I'm currently working my way through Chapter and Curse, which is by Elizabeth Penny. And this is book 1, I believe it's called a Cambridge Bookshop Mystery, I believe. And I'm enjoying it so far. I just started it last night, so I'm only like 20 pages in. I'm enjoying it. And this one is actually different from most cozy mysteries I've read. This one's actually set in England, so that should be fun. So now let's talk about what I have checked out from the library. So I'm going to be returning these 6 books back here to the library this weekend, and I don't think I'm going to be checking any more out because I do have a very large amount of books already out. So I probably will not get any more out. So let's talk about my middle grade books really quick. I do have the rest of the Villains series, which is, whoever thought about putting the words in black is Mistress of All Evil. That is Maleficent's story. Then we have the Odd Sisters, which the Odd Sisters are the ones that are causing all the commotion. Then the next one is Mother Knows Best, which is, of course, Mother Gothel and Rapunzel. They have Evil Thing, which is Cruella. And I don't know if this is the last one or just the most recent one. It came out June of this year. And I do not see any more, on Goodreads. And that is Cold Hearted, and that's Lady Tremaine. Yeah, Lady Tremaine, which is Cinderella. So these books, honestly, are super fast reads because they're literally small, and compared to a regular sized book, so they read really fast and they're really good, except for, like I said, The Beast Within. Didn't really care about that one because I don't want to spoil it, but just there's some things that I didn't really think flowed with the Beast's backstory. Next I have, Keepers of the Lost City. This is by Sharon Messenger. And this one sounds like Harry Potter with telepathy. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I think so. It's a long series. I think it's like 6 or 7 books. But it sounded really good, so I do want to try reading that one. And I have The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, Squirrel Meets World. This is a comic book, like origin story. Another fast one is middle grade. If I'm being honest, excuse me, sorry, I have been drinking Dr. Pepper. It is carbonate. Whew. But, if I'm being honest, middle grade, if I'm in a reading mood like I've been, a book like this, I'll finish this. And when I start this book, when I first start reading this book, it'll be finished within 24 hours. So it's just like boom, 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 boom. There's not much to take in because it's middle grade is made for, you know, a younger reading mind. So I usually zoom through middle grades. Now the rest. These are my enjoyment and I'm calling my studying. And they're all cozy mysteries and first in series. Except for one. You need to write this down. This is book 3. So I'm going to put this really quickly in my return price. I'm going to show you. It's Deceased and Desist, a Cali Graver mystery. I do want to own this series, but this is book 3. I'm on book 1. So that's obviously on the charts. So I do have books 2 and 3 of the Bookmobile Mysteries, which is Red on Arrival. This one deals with trying to remember which one was it. So this is just a regular mystery one. A murder happens, bodies found, murder mystery. This one, Red or Alive, the third book, deals with the main character Cleo. Her sister Dot is just wrapped up in the murder mystery as the main suspect. So I will be reading these. Absolutely loved the writing style of this author. And the 3 books, if you're interested in them, book 1, Better Off Red. Book 2, Red on Arrival. Book 3, Red or Alive. Highly, highly, highly recommend this cozy mystery series. Next, I have Staged for Death. It is a Caprice de Luca mystery by Karen Rose Smith. And this one is about interior designer, so the interior designer setting mystery. And obviously all of these dead bodies, mysteries, you get the deal. Next one is Crime and Poetry. It's a magical bookshop mystery. It is by Amanda Flower. If you ever go into the library and look for cozy mysteries, always make sure it says this on the cover. First in your series. It will always tell you which book is the first in the series. And this one obviously deals with a murder. It has some magic into it. Next we have Tagged for Death. a Sarah Winston garage sale mystery by Sherry Harris. We have Knit 1, Kill 2 by Maggie Sefton. This is a knitting mystery. And last but not least, we have the book I picked up because of the name. There's a Daisy T. Golden mystery by Karen Rose Smith, the same person that is the author of Staged to Death. And it's called Murder with Lemon Tea Cakes. And one thing I love about cozy mysteries that deal with food, the food that appears in the books, they give you the recipe. So if you're looking for a leek and potato soup, here's the recipe. If you're looking for a carrot salad or a lemon tea cake, here's the carrot salad. And there's your tea cakes. So yeah, that is my books. That's what I've been up to. And I'm going to film more videos. So I will see you very shortly. Probably just finish. I'll upload all of them this weekend. And go from there. So that's it for now. I hope you have an amazing day. I'm going to go film these videos and then curl in bed. And not read these. Because on Paramount Plus, the new Paranormal Activity movie's out. And it looks fantastic. So I'm going to watch that. So I'll see you guys in the next video.